Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about how you can live debt-free in Uganda. First and foremost, you're going to have to track your income and your expenses, as in write these things down. Know what is coming in, know what is going out. Sometimes you can make a lot of money and you see the cash flow coming in, but yet your expense is even more than what you are earning or bringing in. So with tracking, you will help yourself discover where you actually stand financially. You also need to set priorities, as in know what is actually important. And writing it down can help you to understand this more. Like, understand what is a necessity and what is luxury, what's a need and what is a want. Ask yourself, do I really need to purchase this item right now? If you really need it, then purchase it. But if you're just wanting it or you're just buying it because other people have it, you need to leave that so as you can be able to live debt-free in this Uganda. You should also avoid unnecessary loans. As in, if you're not taking a loan to invest so that it can repay itself, why are you really taking a loan? Don't get loans unnecessarily. Also avoid taking loans for luxury. As in, you get a loan for you to go on a vacation. Is the vacation going to bring back that money? I mean, if the vacation is going to bring back that money and the vacation is going to help you pay that loan, then it's okay. But if the vacation is just for luxury and it's not going to help you pay back that loan, please don't get a loan to go on vacation. Don't get a loan for a wedding. Like, you find someone looking for a loan so as they contribute to someone's wedding. It is not a must that you must contribute. Do you get? You need to set your priorities right. Don't get loans unnecessarily. You can also live debt-free in Uganda by having an emergency fund. As in, you can, if you have a 9-to-5 job, put away a portion of your savings into like a unit trust where that money is going to get interest like on a daily basis. This money can be invested in future. You can use it to purchase an asset that is also going to be bringing in income. So for the people who are already in debt, make sure you write all your debts down and start paying them off slowly. You can start with debts that have high interest rates, so that you get rid of those ones and you take care of the ones with a low interest rate later on in life, because the ones with high interest rate, the interest rate is going to keep increasing and increasing and increasing, and it's going to be so high. You already have these loans. You can also negotiate with the lenders. You guys, these guys are people. They are ordinary human beings. They understand that situations arise in people's lives. Do you get? You can, other than hiding away from them, other than not picking their phone calls, you can sit down and negotiate with them. Tell them to at least reduce the interest rate. Also, you can ask them for more time for you to be able to complete that loan. One thing I noticed with people, like let's say an individual or somebody that you owe money, like if they see that you're constantly trying, the little money you get, you are paying them, they are not going to be so harsh. The problem they have is when you know that you don't have money and you don't pick their phone calls, you're not depositing any money for them, they'll feel like you're trying to hide or run away from them. But the little you have, you should always call them and give them. These people, they're also human beings. They understand. Another thing you can do to live debt-free in Uganda is have multiple sources of income. I don't know how many times I'm going to stress this, but do not have one source of income. As in, have a side hustle. Now, some of the most common businesses in Uganda, you can have a Rolex stand that pays you money on a daily basis. You can have a popcorn machine. You can have an ice cream machine. You can have a boda. You can own a taxi. You can have a bus. Not only having that 9-to-5 job or that weekend job or that night shift job. No, also have side hustles depending on your income. And those side hustles that I've mentioned, they can be done by people with different incomes. Do you understand? You know how much income you can invest, you know how much income you're able to earn, and that is the kind of business you can get into. You can invest into the Uber business. You can also have a skill and you're seated on that skill. For example, hair plaiting, baking, carpentry, plumbing. Reach out to the people around you. Tell them about the things you can offer them. Those people that you start with, they are the ones who are going to even recommend other people. This is marketing that you're not going to put in income to do. Do you get? It is your skill that is going to speak for you. As in, if you do this particular thing and you do it very well for somebody, you go and fix their tap, you go and plait their hair, you bake them a cake that is delicious, they are going to recommend other people. Trust me, put those skills to use. Do you get? Another way you can live debt free in Uganda is living within your means. This is very simple. It sounds simple, but sometimes it's not easy to put into action. Do you get? I said, if you really don't have to spend on something, just don't spend on it. No one is going to come and put this in you. It is a habit that you're going to put in yourself. Do you get? Live within your means and also spend what you have. Don't go and get a loan to spend on things that are not going to bring back money for you to be able to pay that loan. Don't do that. Also, always train yourself to use cash in whatever transaction you want to do. Always use cash. If you don't have cash, leave it. Let me tell you, you're not going to die. You're not going to collapse if you don't buy that particular thing. You're not going to die if you don't buy that dress. Some people have impulse spending. Like, you didn't plan on buying that dress, but because you buy past a boutique and the dress looks nice, you're like, let me buy it. There are some people who even just see something and they're like, this thing will look good on the neighbor's daughter. And then you just buy the thing. But it wasn't in your plan. It wasn't in your budget. You don't really need it. Whether you buy that dress or not, you're going to sleep. Life is going to move on. As in, guys, live within your means. Do not spend unnecessarily. You can also invest wisely. As you can invest in poultry, you can invest in farming, you can invest in fixed deposits where you know you're going to get your money back, where you know that you're going to get a certain income like every week or every month. Guys, avoid get rich quick schemes, as in those schemes that we see online that say that do this and tomorrow you'll be a millionaire, a billionaire. Guys, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably isn't. There are so many get rich quick schemes that are floating around, and some of them are scams. Most of them are scams. They are going to scam you of your money. You're going to waste your time. Guys, believe in working to get a steady income, slowly but surely. Also, if you want to live debt-free in Uganda, you can invest in financial literacy, as in look for information online about finances. There are people on TikTok who talk about finances. There are people on social media who talk about finances. As in, listen to them, pick a thing or two. Don't stop at only picking. Put it into action. See what you have passion about. See what you have the time to do. See something that you're interested in and do that. Do you get? Like, educate yourself about finances. There are online courses that you can invest in. There are schools you can go to learn this. Invest in yourself, and nobody else can take that information away from you. No one can be able to take that wisdom away from you once you get it. So invest in yourself and invest in financial literacy. It's going to go a long way. You're going to put it into action. You're going to teach it to your children, to your children's children. My fellow Ugandans, avoid depending on credit services. See, in Uganda, on our mobile phones, you can easily borrow money and then pay back within 2 weeks or a month. But guys, those interest rates, you find that the interest rates are high if you calculate very well. So you need to avoid it, because this kind of loans, you can even actually get addicted to getting these kind of loans, because they don't need security and you can even pay back in installments slowly. I think they give you a period of a month or 2 weeks to pay back. So you find yourself getting into the habit of borrowing. Please avoid I know it is very easy to get those loans, so please just avoid them so that you can live a debt-free life. Last but not least, as in plan for the future. You can set financial goals, not only just saving for just saving. That I had a motivational speaker saying that I should save, I'm just saving. Have a goal, have a target. That when I get a certain amount of money, I'm going to do this and this. Do you get? As in, have that plan in place. Also, you can start saving for retirement. Like every month, put money aside for the time when you're going to retire. And remember that money is going to be gaining compound interest like every month or every year. So at the end of the day, you are making money while saving money. With all that has been said, let me hope you've learned a thing or two, and not only listening and learning, but you are actually going to put it into action. You're going to practice it in your life and see how it works for you. Please share this video with somebody that needs to hear this. Until next time, love and peace from me to you. Bye.